Sun Pharma, because that stock has taken a beating on concerns that after Trump's directive to 17 global pharma names to make drugs more affordable, the company's innovative portfolio may be targeted. We now have Ekta joining us with all of those details. Ekta?
Well, yes, pharma stocks are in focus today as US President Donald Trump has sent letters to 17 major global pharmaceutical companies, including the likes of Eli Lilly, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Novo Nordisk, strongly urging them to reduce the US branded drug prices and align it with those charged in other regulated markets such as, for example, Europe. While there is no immediate impact on generics, analysts warn that the long-term addressable market for generic drug makers could possibly shrink. This, coupled with already existing issues such as pricing pressure, could pressure the generic drug market in the US and possibly even result in rejigging long-term plans such as, for example, in licensing deals. For Sun Pharma, besides earnings, which I will just get to, the spotlight is also on its global innovative medicines portfolio, which includes branded drugs such as Ilumya, Sequoia, Lexelvi and Winlevi. This segment, which accounts for nearly 20% of its total revenue and grew nearly 17% year-on-year in the fourth quarter to $311 million, while the company has not heard from the US administration, analysts point out that any move to cut US branded drug prices could possibly result in the company reducing their specialty drug prices as well. And when it comes to earnings, the company has also flagged that its effective tax rate will normalize to 25% from 16% earlier. This has resulted in a few EPS downgrades, with some analysts cutting their FY 26-28 core EPS estimates by anywhere between 8 to even 13%, but most of them have maintained their rating on the stock. Adding to the uncertainty on pharma, while pharma is currently exempt from tariffs, the pharma imports into the US are being reviewed under Section 232, which is a national security provision typically used to evaluate whether certain imports pose a threat to the US interests or not. Analysts believe it is a medium-term overhang, and any adverse finding under Section 232 could have major implications for Indian drug makers. India, remember, exported $11 billion worth of pharmaceuticals to the US in FY 25, accounting for 35% of total pharma exports and nearly 47% of all prescriptions filled in the US in 2022.
Indeed, pharma names taking it on the chin today.